Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive. And the cheesiest man alive. It's your boy Harstem coming right at you from the underground. Yes, today we have a... I figure we do a thematic episode where we try for a couple of ghost rushes. I don't think I've ever done really ghost rushes. I've masked ghosts before, but I can't recall doing particular ghost rushes. And I figured, you know what, it's the time. So practice some build orders. In particular against Zerg, and as you can see, we're starting off against a Zerg player here. We get that second gas already. Gas is going to be real important. We're going to be playing a 2-base Ghost Hellbat all-in, and the power of this build is mainly in the fact that I can snipe Queen. So, oh, mechanics, what are we doing here? And I'm too fast. Never mind. That was terrible. Oh, that was good target fire. Not the greatest thing I've ever done in my life, but good enough, I think. Definitely good enough. So, just gonna start our Ghost Academy the moment we can. I wonder if I should take a second gas, or a third gas. We already have a second gas, of course. I think I need to take that. I feel like the limiting factor here is going to be minerals more than gas anyway, so maybe we shouldn't. Wait, my reactor never started. Very nice. Well, that's going to lower the amount of aliens by quite a little bit. And that's okay as well. I'm fine with that. It's not the end of the world. Oh, okay, this actually really sucks. Oh, how did that... I built a second marine rather than a reactor. I don't quite recall that happening, but it's okay. I can live with it. As I say, I can live with it. Just gonna build a depot over here. Well, there goes all my build order. This is what happens so often. I spent freaking 50 minutes practicing build orders against the AI. Then I start playing and forget to build the reactor. It's not entirely brilliant. It's not entirely brilliant for sure. Now, we have our first Hellion out. Let's just start this. Maybe just a Viking then? This is definitely not it. Oh my god. Well, whatever. Pish posh. It is what it is. We have 2 cars out right now. We're gonna get a Viking. Follow that up as well, of course, with something else. We're gonna get some Ghost and then... Oh, could also get a Liberator, I was thinking, but... Maybe Libs aren't actually that smart to build here. First Ghost on the way. I don't really want to commit at all with my cars, of course. Ooh. This actually is pretty scary. Okay. Just gonna finish that thing. Gotta make sure that he dies. Before my first Ghost pops out. And that definitely did work out for me. I'm gonna see if I can do anything up here. I wonder if I can actually. So we have 4 cars out right now. Just gonna poke up here. Okay, we see the queens. No reason for us to continue. No reason for us to continue at all. I really need... I want a third Ghost. That's the thing, is that I want a third Ghost. If I didn't want a third Ghost, life would be pretty okay for me, honestly. But I really need a third Ghost. How long does a Ghost even take to build? 29 seconds?! That is so short for a unit that is that good. I guess it's only 2 supply as well. Whenever I look at the stats of the Ghost, it feels unreal. It feels surreal. Like how did the unit get this type of stats? It's also so expensive for a freaking 2 supply unit, you know? I guess it is like a caster and a fighting unit at once, so it also costs the same as a caster and a fighting unit. Only being 2 supply. I don't like balance binding it. Good lord. It's a powerful unit, that's for sure. Alright. We're gonna move out on the map right now. Let's see if I can... We have our Ghost. Should I just build a third behind this? No. Just add 2 more factories. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. And then we can always just transition into like a 2-base all day, which is of course pretty smart. Oh. Look at that! Look at that! Beautiful snipes there going down already. We're just continuing our stuff behind this as well. I get +1. Ooh, that's exciting. Good snipes. Good pre-splits. I think we're dealing a lot of damage. Don't forget that we can also split the Ghost. So they can tank quite a bit of stuff here. The Ghost, that is. I get 1 more sniper. Really? This went... I'm not gonna lie. This went pretty freaking terrible. This went probably as bad as it could have. Yeah, this actually went about as bad as it could have. We have 1 Ghost remaining. One goes remaining. We have 1300 minerals in the bank. This is... It is not entirely as tight of a build order as I was hoping it was going to be. So I'm just starting at 3rd CC now anyway. We're also just floating a crap ton of gas. Holy cow. Like actually a crap ton of gas. Should we pretend to land the 3rd base? Fly the main to the 3rd. Nah, then I lack too much gas. Although, it's not like I'm lacking resources right now. Like, I lack a lot of things, but resources ain't one of them. I'm not sure if this needs to be... like, what should I even get from here? Like, liberators maybe? Yeah, I'm just gonna get some liberators, I think. Seems to be the correct call. Okay, just kind of flowing around here. Kind of floating around. Getting more ghosts with it. Big 2-base ghost mecha in. God, you love to see it. This is idiotic. Don't think I should have gone for that scam. Yeah, this entire early game was just a pure mess, I think. That's just what it is. It's just been a complete mess. This 3rd base is basically a fake at this point. No point in really doing anything with it. I'll morph it. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'll morph this into an orbital. But that's really just because I have way too much cash left over. Let's just start moving out on the map, eh? Just go. And this guy goes here. So... these guys they should actually go in a little bit later. They should go in a little bit later. So these are like the insurance policy. In case I accidentally get caught into a macro game, you know? In case I get summoned into a macro game. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? This is gonna go off, I can feel it. Oh? No, actually. Wait, what? Also not looking at my army at all. Can I maybe snipe some of these? I can definitely snipe some of these. Wait, what? How does this make any sense at all? Okay, let's see if I can get a couple more snipes in. One more snipe, maybe, possible. Should we just piss off right now? Go back? I feel like my insurance policy didn't really work though. I don't feel like I killed a lot of workers with my insurance policy liberators. Did I now? I still have some ghosts alive. I can't believe I'm accidentally playing a macro game now. Well, I can believe it, but it's kind of wild. No, I don't need this. Okay. Let's just continue harassing, I guess. With more insurance policies. I can't believe that, first of all, that the Liberator didn't do so much. And then that with a straight up attack, I just managed to win, despite a complete failure in my first attack. That's extremely wild to me. I have way too many of these guys as well. How do you even get that? Oh, that's a good lift. That's a good lift that I've ever seen one. See if I can keep this alive. Seems to me like the answer is gonna be a big fat no. Yeah, I kept something alive at least. I managed to set these up as well. Get quite a few kills. Should we just go for it? Again? Maybe we should. Maybe we should actually. So everything that I have is still completely alive. He's gonna try to build these things into range right now. We'll just go like this, no? Okay. I think I just win the game. Like, am I not just absolutely winning here? This is the dumbest game I've played in my life. I really wonder if he just defended with like 2 workers or something like that. How in the world did I manage to get back into this? Like, did he just have no eco? So I was up in supply here despite my terrible early game. Okay, he just defended with 49 drones. That makes a lot of sense. He just defended with no workers, and I must have killed some with these. The helmets, I forgot about these. I didn't micro these, but I guess they killed a couple of workers, which kind of saved me in the end. And then he built too many links in the end. I don't know. I guess I also sniped some queens. Maybe this was just a fine trade. It would have been better had I not been floating, you know, 2k resources at this point, but much better than I thought this would have gone. And we get the W as well here against Mechanics Badge Mechanics. 12 points in the pocket. And we instantly find a new game as well. You'll love to see it. I quickly change here the GG counter. Did get a GG here, of course. It's always important to update. Oh, we got the Mechanics again. Yeah, we can do one more time against Mechanics. I'm always curious. Oh, we have a gold base as well. We could take a third base. Take our natural on the gold.
Not enough.
Ooh. What if we CC first on the gold? Oh no, I still need to play this build properly at some point as well. I can't believe that I legit spent 50 minutes against the easy AI looking for cool build orders. Like, oh man, this is gonna be so sick.
Not enough.
Then in the first game, I forget my reactor, completely ruined my build order, hit like 45 seconds too late. And then in the second game, because I play on equilibrium, my lizard brain just goes, I can take the gold with the CC first. And then that's what I do. God, I hate myself. Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, I hope that I get another circuit today's episode. I'm gonna be so sad if I don't get to play my actual build. I like improvising as well. I put effort into making an efficient little crap build. I was looking forward to it. And then, yeah, it is what it is. It is. That's cheese as well, you know. That's the rock and roll lifestyle right there, you know. Nothing ever goes how you want it to, but it's always all right in the end. It's always all right in the end. It's just this rich gas. It's too tasty in a way, you know. You look at that and you think to yourself, that rich gas, that's a real tasty one. That's a real tasty gas right there. Let's hope that Mechanics isn't too keen on all-inning. I'm not sure if I can hold any type of all-in. I don't actually think I can. And then when do we send a worker over to start mining from there? Do I open up with a marine first then? Does that sound correct? I probably should have just opened 2 gas anyway in my main. No, that doesn't make any sense. Never mind. I shouldn't speak. Let me just take this refinery. I'll send a couple of workers over. How long does it take to transfer? Maybe 23 seconds or so? Nah, less. 15 seconds is what I say. Let's just send a couple. I hope I don't get scouted as well. That would suck. That actually suck. Okay. Gonna start my orbital here. And gonna start my orbital in my natural. I'm gonna start my orbital in my natural. There we go. So I don't have any way of really defending my base. Okay, let's build this reactor up here. Or sorry, this base up here. The factory. There we go. Build the factory up here and then start the reactor the moment we can. Not gonna start something wrong here. And then we just start a little depot wall in the back. You know, just to keep us safe from any Ling run-bys that go around. So my opponent here is scouting. This is a risky move, but in a way, losing this marine is gonna be greater than keeping this marine alive. That doesn't make any sense. No, that doesn't make any sense. Let's keep the marine alive. I really need it, actually. Let's hope he doesn't scout the fact that I have a gold base. That would actually really suck. The Ghost Academy as well. Dude, we're mining a lot of cash right now. Not gonna lie, we're kind of rich. We're kind of rich here. Alright. Something like this? Yeah, seems fine. You don't need as many workers either. And because I'm making so much gas, I decided to add a factory. This is not a part of the build order. At least not the one in how I prepared it at home, but how I prepare everything at home, it never works out in the end. I think I'm gonna start cutting workers now. Oh, this is not good. This is the opposite of good. Yeah, I kept some workers alive. I think I didn't keep any workers alive. This went god awful. I lost all of my workers to 4 links. Why does it feel that when you have SCVs, why does it feel like it should be fine? You know what I mean? You look at that and you think to yourself, you know, life's gonna be alright. This is not so bad. None of these. You know what I feel like? Is that he's gonna be attacking me soon. With some crap units. I need Ghost. I'm gonna get another reactor on this. I mean, the build has failed. Okay, is the one thing we can say already. Yeah, what I want now is I want him to keep attacking me, so that I can defend it. That's really my. That's really all I care about. I didn't, when I said I hope he keeps attacking me, I really meant attacking me in a way that I can hold it. I don't really want to die here. Let's see if I can shoot that. I can kind of at least. Hey, it's not the end of the world. We have our 2 factories right now as well. We have our 1 Viking out. Do we need more gas? I don't actually think we do. Don't actually think we do at all. Let's get a medevac, another ghost. Yeah, why not? Now it's time for the armory. This is going terrible. I should have built a depot here. This is such a terrible plan. It hurts me just to think that I thought this was going to be a good idea. That at any point in my life I thought that this might work. And the worst part is that that moment in my life was about 3.5 minutes ago, before the Ling attack hit. It's just surprising how much... I just like how much gas I had, okay? Is that a crime? Just like the amount of gas I had. I'm not even gonna apologize for that. Maybe I should. Is this a freaking wall? Seems to be a freaking wall, huh? Is he down here? Where is he? I don't see him anymore with anything. I wonder if he's still planning on running by. Oh, what? He's attacking me. Surely that is an error though, no? No. Okay. Good micro, Kevin. I think I won this fight, man. I think I definitely won this fight. Dude. Why would I build it on the low ground here? No one really knows. Poof poof. Okay, now we get a fusion core behind this, so we can start our transition into BCs. Classic BC transition. Who isn't familiar with it? I love that I built the thing on the low ground here as well. I think it's a very, like an extremely bad call. It's such a bad call that it hurts me to think about. Okay, we're not winning this fight. Oh, whoa, whoa, back home. I don't think he should continue chasing and shooting. You know what I should do? Build another reactor on here. No, wait. I wanted BCs at this point. That's what I said I wanted to do. My 3rd base is almost done. I'm not entirely sure why I built it over at the gold. That doesn't even seem to make any sense at all. Like, just whatsoever. Oh. Does he have road speed already? No way, right? We can do anything here. Hey, this isn't going as poor as I thought it would. Because I thought I was just gonna straight up lose the game here. Now, I still think I'm gonna straight up lose the game here, actually, but I might not believe it yet. You know what I mean? I might still sit here for a little longer, pretending like I have a chance. Which, yeah, by itself is not necessarily bad either. Kinda dig that in a way. I wonder what his worker count is. Look at his micro. Oh my god. Ghosts are so boosto. I need to start a BC as well. That's what I'm gonna do. BCs might save my life. There we go, good control. Honestly, I mean, I know I'm dead, but if I wouldn't know... Oh, I have another base already. Forgot about that. Yeah. Okay, that one's very poor. I wonder if I can ever get that thing out. What do you call it? The BC. If I can get the BC out, then maybe we have a chance, huh? Okay, I wonder how hard I'm coping right now. Like on a scale from like 1 to 10 or so. He doesn't have... You know what's keeping me... My hopes and my dreams alive? Is the fact that there's no road speed yet. Okay, now there's road speed. Never mind. But when there was no road speed, yeah, you know, I felt like I had the right to believe, at least a little bit. Maybe not a whole lot, but then... Okay, maybe I did have the right to believe. He only had 44 workers, see? If I had gotten a BC a bit earlier, I would have kept any amount of units alive. I end up losing 52 workers. Also wasn't a great start. Well, we'll call it a draw with mechanics for now. We'll play another one. Alrighty guys, next game is going to be a Terran versus Protoss. We're in luck, as I also have a beautiful little build here. Oh crap, in the Terran versus Protoss matchup, as I'm forgetting my first depot. Oh no. You know, back in the day, you didn't need a depot to build your first barracks. I think that is correct. That meant that proxy barracks could just be built without a depot, which I think was broken, which is why the change got made. Because you could just start the barracks so freaking fast. I think that might be the reason. I can't entirely remember if this is true. I feel like I'm just making this up at this point. Either way, that would have definitely helped me out in this particular case. This didn't go so well. Now, I'm going to start with a Proxy Reaper. And then I'll move the barracks a little bit further back over here. We'll keep the SCV to build a Ghost Academy in the very corner as well. We still want to build a factory. I noticed that building a factory doesn't actually ruin your life so much. As it makes it much harder, while also simultaneously making it much harder to scout for the opponent as to what is actually kicking off. So I think it's just a good thing to do overall. You could also open up with a Marine. But when I was testing that, it felt like it was very obvious as to what was happening. So I'm not a huge fan of it overall. Now, worst case scenario here is going to be a... what you call these? If he opens up with a Robo. If my opponent opens up with a Robo, I don't want to say that I'm dead, but I'm just in a really, really bad spot. And I'm pretty dead actually. So yeah, no, I actually would be pretty dead. Yeah, it's just not great for me. I'm just gonna try to hit this thing back a little bit. Just don't want to have to deal with this again. Okay, we're gonna get a kill here. It's gonna start the full wall as well at the same time. And get this thing going as well. Like I said, we're gonna move this barracks back just a tiny bit. Just in case he decides to scout here for whatever reason. I just always like moving it back just a tiny bit. He messed up his wall as well, which is hilarious to me. We're just gonna block this. He just started a chrono now, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But then again, life sometimes doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I feel like I should have microed this a little bit better. That should have been a kill 100% of the time. I'm just gonna get a Cyclone out as well, because, I mean, why not, right? And start our thing, whatever it's called. Let's hope I can hit it. Yes, that was beautiful. That was legitimately beautiful. Get this thing out here. So Cloak's already started. I don't see any major tech here. I'm still expecting some type of tech coming out of my opponent at some point. We're just gonna try to get back up here. You see, that's a Stargate now. Let's see if I can piss off here. That's just beautiful. That's actually just beautiful. One more Cyclone as well. Oh, I didn't quite manage to continue microing at the same time. I don't think I have my hotkeys set up properly at all either. So the way that I want to do this is that I want to actually show my Cyclone. And in a way, I even want my opponent to... I don't necessarily want my Cyclone to be killed, but I want energy to be used on it. That's what I truly care about. Okay, I want energy to be used on my Cyclone. Or on his Oracle. If he doesn't build an Oracle, he's just going to die to my Ghost, obviously. Which would also be good in and by itself. Ooh, a Sentry. That is interesting. That's actually quite interesting. As we're gonna just hit this area right now. And there's a couple of things that I can do. I probably just need to expand. That's a given. That's not something that I... Oh, this is beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted. If I kill this, I think I straight up win the game. Oh, life is so good being me. Can I say that? Yes, I can. Of course I can. Just gonna move these two bad boys in right now. Oh, wait, that's a fake one. Does that count as a GG? I don't think it does. Went for a Void Ray because he thought he was being one base all in. Oh, this is so good because you know what makes this game so much better than any other game that I've played in my entire life is that A beautiful cheese. You know what are the most beautiful cheeses? The most beautiful cheeses are the ones that are obviously not supposed to work. And I think, looking at this game in retrospect, this one is not supposed to work. If he has an oracle, he can just send it home and he can revelate my ghost, right? Revelate cost, what is it, 25 or so? Yeah, 25 energy revelation. I have 2 ghosts, so he can get both of them individually, or if I stack them up, it's no problem. But because I got lucky and I found this oracle with this first cyclone, with like my last shot as well, I actually managed to get the kill. And then he went for a void ray, which technically is the correct response against what he's seeing. 1 out of 100 games you're going to be playing against someone building ghosts, and then it's not very good. But think about it. What else could have killed him at this point? It's only cyclones. Armory mine, so mines that stay invisible, is not at all plausible because I have 2 cyclones out, so he knows that factory units can become invisible right now. So then the next real threat, invisibility wise, is going to be the Banshee, and he already has 1 battery against that, like that's covering his mineral line, and he's also building a robotics facility. So he actually was going for a really good setup. His worker count was solid as well. He was up a base, everything was going well until the Fire Nation attacked and killed his oracle. Didn't GG either, which we're going to have to add here into the GG counter. Or well, not add that into the GG counter. And I think that's just going to be it for me today. I had a very good time building Ghost here. If you too enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hope to see all of you next time for a new and even more exciting video. Thanks so much for watching, and ciao, ciao.